Hey friends, it's Lisa Canning here. I'm coming at you live from the Scent Ventures Summit in Houston, Texas. I'm on the University of St. Thomas in Houston, and I'm currently in an incredible old home, an old historic mansion that was, if I'm not mistaken, where the school originated in. And if you stay tuned to the end of this video, I'm going to do a little tour of this main floor because it is just outstanding. So Send Ventures is a mentorship program for Catholic entrepreneurs. What has been fascinating is that it is truly a broad mix of entrepreneurs, but what I have found very refreshing is that it's mainly entrepreneurs who have raised venture capital. So we're talking businesses in the multi-million dollar range, some businesses below the $1 million range as well. But it was so fun and so interesting to be surrounded by the founders of the Hello app, founders of Exodus 90, founders of massive venture capital firms, investors in Hollywood movies. One of the investors in the movie Bella, for those of you who might remember that movie from a few years ago, I had the pleasure of spending some time with. It was a really, really cool and really refreshing experience to be able to talk about business and our Catholic faith, and how the two necessarily must intertwine. I've been to a lot of business conferences, but I have never been to one where, Catholicism is front and center. So we started our days with Mass. We started each session with a prayer. There were explicit conversations about how do you trust God with your business, in your business. And it was truly just a remarkable experience. Have walked away with some really incredible connections. I've walked away with, I would say, breath wind in my sails. Is that breath in my lungs, wind in my sails? Like encouragement. It's been fun to not be the most experienced person in the room. It has been so much fun to be surrounded by people who have way more experience and expertise and business hours logged than I do. And the other thing that I just found so interesting about all this too is that a lot of people here were very young. Like we're talking young founders, young tech entrepreneurs. And that just was really, really, really inspiring to me. And lots of people with multiple babies. I met a venture capitalist while I was here who's got 7 kids, and there were a few people in the event that were like that. But the thing I want to share with you that I learned the most is the power of allies. We had maybe 3 or 4, maybe 7 presentations. Like I can't remember exactly. There were some panels as well, but a few keynotes. And that was just a common thread among the speakers, the panelists, and in a lot of the conversations that I had at the event. Who are your allies? And obviously, our ultimate ally is Christ Jesus. Oh, there's the baby. Can you pick up the baby? Obviously, our ultimate ally is Christ Jesus. And so I'm going to be reflecting a lot on that. I'm going to be reflecting on some of the partnerships and the relationships that I made at the summit, but also just getting a little bit more intentional around who are my allies, who encourages me in my business, who encourages me in my life. And I want to invite you to do the same. Who are your allies? All right, the baby woke up from his nap. So I'm going to do the fastest tour of the main floor of this space while my oldest son holds him. Okay, here we are. This is a historic home built, I want to say, in the 1900s. If you look at all of the wood detailing, it is an impressive, impressive space. Look at this staircase. And my favorite thing that I've seen here are these stained glass windows. Look behind me at the detail, and I'm going to see if I can just show you the incredible detail here on these windows. Isn't that just beautiful? And if I'm not mistaken, this is where students originally held class. So can you imagine just sitting here by one of the multiple fireplaces that exist and learning from all of your professors right here in this space? It has been a joy to spend some time at St. Thomas University and the St. Ventures Summit. I'm so grateful to have had this experience, and I look forward to implementing some of what I've learned and sharing more of that with you in the coming weeks ahead. But the biggest thing that I have walked away with is, who are your allies? And can you ensure that you are fostering, looking for, and developing relationships that are going to help you as a business owner, as a young Catholic, as a wife and mom? Who are those people who are going to build you up? One final thing I want to share with you is that, speaking of allies, I want to be your ally. I am on a mission. One of the things that I felt very compelled while I've been here is I want to help 10,000 moms make their first $10,000 online while staying home with their kids. And I want to do that through something called the Possibility Mom Business Buffet. And I want to save you a seat at the business buffet. I have spoken to so many incredible mamas who participated in my summit and who would love to join me inside Wealth Without Guilt, my signature group coaching experience for business, but perhaps are feeling like 1997 is just not something they can do right now. Well, I got you, girl. And I want you to join me for the business buffet, where I am taking out of the Wealth Without Guilt program what I teach there, the 6 essential components to building a thriving online business while raising kids at home. Business Buffet is an acronym, BUFFET, and it is broken up into the things that I believe are the essential elements, and you need every part of the buffet to have a thriving business. You need a balanced meal. So I'm going to put in the comments the link to where you can join me, because I'm launching a founder special price. Founders Special. I'm going to record this live for the very first time next Thursday and Friday, and I want you to save yourself. I want to save you a seat, because I am offering it at a very, very, very special price point that I'm not going to offer again. So my friends, come and join me at the Business Buffet. Click the link right below this video. And so great to spend some time with you today. Bye from Houston.